No.
It's gonna be so fun. Happy Friday. This is Mark's still setting up.
There we go.
This is the holiday bean, and I forgot to give him the holiday intro, and I forgot to give him, I think you still have the holiday screen overlay.
I probably do. I can switch it out real quick.
Yeah, you do your thing while everybody's getting here. We're gonna have fun today. If this is your first time joining one of our holiday streams, we've been doing these for 4 years now. They're always a ton of fun, but we figured this close to the holiday season, like what could we possibly cover that you guys, I'm mentally checked out. Like, I don't know about you guys, but
Completely, fully, entirely mentally checked out, yes.
I'm done. My brain is not in business mode anymore. I don't want it. So we're going to have fun today. We're going to have some games. We're going to have a lot of laughs. Last year,
under here making trouble.
of course he is. He's always making trouble. We are going to be giving away some cool shirts. And they're actually really cool. We have one this year that my daughter designed. She designed a shirt last year too, but now we have one that is the best seller in her Redbubble store. And we're going to do a bunch of fun stuff after Mark gets everything set up. Oh, you did get the holiday bean intro or overlay.
Yeah.
So happy Friday. We're probably going to see a lot less viewers during this one because most people want the educational stuff. Technically, some of our games have some educational stuff sprinkled in.
Good boy.
And some of the questions for some of our games I actually kept from last year. So if you attended last year, you might notice some repeats just because I think that some of them were so good last year. I didn't want to change things up, but we do have 2 new games this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. But in the meantime, guys, hope everybody is having a good holiday season. The snow in Ohio is coming down. However,
not sticking, but it is coming down.
Yes, because it's not quite cold enough for it to stick, but it's still coming down. So I'm going to go ahead and get our screen ready. And while Mr. Moore's getting things ready over on his end.
Yeah, I'm just getting the chat pulled up.
That is A-okay. And
we are good.
Awesome. All right. So you guys just want to get into it? You guys are there's 103 people here. Should we wait? Should we?
No announcements? Nothing to talk about?
Announcements.
Because it's usually it's only 12:03. Most people don't get in here till like 12:10. Which is why we used to do the 10-minute hello.
Announcements. My name is Starla Moore. I am a Pisces who doesn't really believe in astrology. I enjoy long walks in the mall, and I really like coffee. What about you?
Same.
You're a Pisces?
No, I'm a Taurus.
Who also doesn't really believe in astrology? Do you like long walks in the mall?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Sure don't. Don't like the mall at all.
All right, let's go ahead and share our screen.
Let's do it.
Yay! Holiday bean! And we even have Bubbers here hanging out in his executive chair. Actually,
dude.
Quit screen sharing for just a minute. That way they can... Ta-da! Oh, he's here. He's ready. He's ready for the stream.
I didn't even have to tell him to get on the chair. He just knew that was his spot.
That's his little chair. It's his little man chair. All right.
It's my drum throne, but that's...
No, it's his little man. He uses it more as his little man chair than you use it for a drum throne. So...
Oh, yeah.
Let's get into it, guys. We are still doing our charity for St. Jude Children's Hospital, so please consider donating via the link down below. Right below the chat, there's a button that says Donate Now. How much are we up to, Mr. Moore, for our charity?
I don't know. It doesn't look like you put it on this one.
I did.
It's normally right here, darling.
So it's there. Keep scrolling down. It's got to be there. I know it is.
It's not.
It is. I put it there. Someone let me know what the charity says. I know it's on there.
Is it like up here?
No, that's a super chat goal.
I don't think you put the charity on this one, darling.
I did. Because I remember when I was doing it, I said, wouldn't it be awful if I didn't remember to put the charity on the stream? Let me know, guys. Do you guys see the charity? If not, I'm going to have to redirect y'all to last week's video to donate, and that's going to be such a pain in the butt. But
it appears that it's not on there, because normally it's directly below.
I know I put it on there.
It is normally right underneath the title here.
I don't see it.
I don't see it. Yeah, it's not on there.
I know I put it on there. Oh, no.
Yeah, nobody can find it.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. we're going to have the charity.
Well, here, let me see if I can go to last week's video.
Yeah, and put last week's video link. I swear I put it on there because I made it.
That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to last week's live. I'm going to copy the link of the donate button directly and paste that in there and see if that works.
Okay.
This is this week's.
Okay, that might work. Yeah, I remember thinking, like, man, wouldn't it be awful if I didn't put the charity on there?
See, it's normally directly below the chat.
Oh, I can't believe that.
No.
Well, maybe just pick the whole...
I can't.
Grab the whole video link and paste it in the chat. So, guys, we'll keep this link up as well, but so far we've raised $5,850 for St. Jude. Apparently I dropped the ball, but every time we talk about it, Mark is going to put a link to last week's stream.
There it is. There's last week's stream.
Open it in a new tab. Pause the video in that tab. You'll still see the donate button. I will be able to see how much you guys have donated, even though it's on last week. So please keep those donations coming. I cannot believe I did that. I don't even know how
Probably not you. YouTube's been having a lot of issues lately.
Yeah, please consider clicking that link and donating during the stream, because I'm going to be talking about it multiple times during this stream, and I'm going to feel really silly if we don't end up raising money, because that's the whole reason that we do this holiday party.
Yep.
See what I tell you guys? Mentally checked out. My brain is fried, but
spending too much time on Marco Polo.
Hey, it's one click. It's Michelle. I spend time with
your fault, Michelle.
It's your fault, Michelle. Please consider clicking that link, though. It's one click over to the other stream. Mark will keep putting it in the chat for you guys. We'll be able to see how many donations are coming in. Oh, you jinxed yourself. My goodness. Let's see. I'm willing to bet you didn't drop the ball and that YouTube glitched. What? No, it's there. That's fine. All right. Try to go ahead and click on the link that Mark put into the chat. You'll just see it from Starla Moore. That'll pull up last week's stream. If you open that in a new tab, you'll still be able to donate. Anyway,
let's move on.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed, but we will keep going. So we're going to be playing a couple games this year. Last year, our Guess That Etsy Item was one of your guys' favorites. So this year, we're going to be doing Etsy items that are from some random Handmade Alpha Academy students who volunteered their shops to be used. We are going to be doing our trivia, which that's going to be a combination of things about Etsy, things about Bubbers, and things about Mark and Starla. Some of those questions are recycled from last year, but I tell you what, some of them were so funny, I think that we just needed to reboot them this year as well. We're going to be doing Niche or Nonsense, which is a new game this year, where you guys are going to have to guess if the product that I show on screen is a real Etsy product or if it's something completely nonsensical that I made up. We're going to be doing The Price is Wrong, where you're going to see 4 different Etsy products with their associated price, and you're going to have to narrow down on which of those products' price is not correct. And then we're going to design together our annual Christmas shirt. We do that every single year. I'll show you all of the past year's shirts, and then we will together with the chat, you guys will tell us exactly what you want on the shirt this year. Then we're going to give some shirts away. We've got the designs from last year that we gave away. We have a new design from our daughter, Taylor. Her best-selling design in her Redbubble shop is going to be one of the shirts that you can win. And then towards the end, we've decided that we will actually open up orders for the shirts. That was a last-minute decision, but I remember last year a lot of people asked if they could just buy one if they didn't win. So we're going to do it like the old-fashioned way where you just email me and we do like a PayPal thing. Again, I could have done a Printify pop-up shop, but we decided this morning that we're going to do that. So if you end up wanting one, we're just going to do it that way. So let's go ahead and get into it with our very first game, which is Guess That Etsy Item. Again, these are products that were volunteered by Handmade Alpha Academy students. You will have exactly 10 seconds to look at a very tiny zoomed in image of an Etsy item, and you have to try to guess in the chat what that item is and type it into the chat. With these games, because everybody's timing is a little bit different and the lag is different, unfortunately we won't be doing prizes for the games just because it's kind of a mess. We're going to do prizes at the end.
Yeah, there's like a 10-second delay if you're watching on TV. So.
Right. So we'll just be doing random winners from the chat, but you get bragging rights and, you know, the ability to say that you figured it out. So are we ready? Let's see. We're grown adults who can click links. Exactly. Oh, okay.
Tell us about it, buddy.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Necklace. That wasn't one of the items, but yes. The actual items are way harder. Are you ready, Mr. Moore?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't show Mr. Moore any of these, so he has to try to guess as well. You don't know any of the games, do you?
No, the only thing that I saw the entire time you were building it actually was this screen.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So you get to play along. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. First item. 10 seconds. What is it? Can you figure it out? 2, 1, 0. Okay.
Tea? Is it tea?
Tea? You think
It looked like tea.
tea?
Something floating in water.
Let's see. Let's see what the chat says. We'll give it a few seconds. How confident are you about your answer?
5%.
Yeah, 5%.
Yeah, not very much. Bath tea, potpourri.
Let's
I see
see.
a click.
Fish tank.
Clock. Fish
Snail
tank,
food.
Snail food. Walmart. Tea. Candle. Clock. Potion.
Incense. Aquarium.
Wall art.
Water. Tea infusion. Do you want your squishy? Do you need
Yes, I need things to play with.
it? Okay. I'm right here, baby.
Can't do that on stream.
Seeds, fish food, tea bag, pen.
Koi fish.
Let's see, aquatic plants, potpourri, swamp water,
These
koi
are Etsy
fish,
products. Let's remember that.
tea leaves. You know what's hilarious is no one has gotten it right yet. Not a single person. Eco terrarium thing. It's too small on my phone. Oh no. And I purposefully made these difficult. There's a couple hard ones on there. Man, I figured at least one person would get it right.
It looked like tea brewing. It looked like some seeds and stems and leaves in a pot of water.
Tina, you were the closest. So we're going to go ahead and declare Tina our winner. It is a psychic manifestation oil, but if you would have said essential oil, that was the answer I was looking for. I used the listing video because I felt that it was especially confusing. So thank you to the Wildflower Witch US for allowing me to use your shop for one of our examples. I thought that a zoom in on this bottle would be very confusing. It was a very confusing product when you were only watching that listing video. So
I guess potion is close.
Potion, yeah, you know what? I dare say that we probably could have.
No, because potions you imbibe. You drink potions. Potions
Okay.
aren't something you put on your skin or put in a diffuser. You put potions in your mouth.
I'm kind of looking for a word that was used in the title somewhere. So I was looking for anything related to an oil. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like an essential oil.
And I mean, I guess technically, if this is just oil and lavender, you could probably put that in your mouth. I wouldn't.
Tina said, I buy that. That's how I knew what it was. And which is
Cheater.
Cheater. All right, let's move on to our next one. Are you guys ready? What is this item?
Oh, I think I know what this is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now,
See, the problem is
I'm willing to accept multiple answers, but the more specific, the more
the
accurate.
thing is the picture itself looked digital, but I think that's just because of your zoom in there.
Yes.
Obviously, I think that was one of the like psychic cats. You know what I mean? Like the skull with the little gemstone in the top. I think I know the shop that sells these.
Yeah, but what is it?
I don't specifically remember. Well,
Myth-
hair clip.
Yeah, Mythical Kiwi got it right away. Hair clip. Yes, we've critiqued her shop before, and she's an HAA student.
Mark's litmus test for this game is can I put it in my mouth? Of course, I'm like a 5-year-old.
He's like, can I eat it? All right, you guys got that one pretty fast.
It's called oral fixation.
Clever Cryptid makes faux skull hairpins. I wanted to make sure that I advertised that it was not real. They are not. Have a seat, Mr. Bubbers. See, even Bubbers was disturbed by the idea of it being a real cat skull. But no, she makes faux skull hairpins. I think that they're super cool. So anything related to a hairpin was what I was looking for. So
Yeah, think we've critiqued this
Yes.
shop, haven't we?
Yes, and we've favorited her shop too because these are super duper cool. Now
Yeah,
that
these
you,
are, as a matter of fact, I think I do have this shop favorited.
yeah, she's got a lot of cool different skulls. All right, you guys ready for the next one?
My comment was 10 before that one. Is there a chat lag? So the chat will be different for everyone because everyone has a different latency based on what server you're watching from and what device. Like, for instance, if you're watching on mobile, it's usually slow. If you're watching on TV, it can be up to like 30 seconds behind what you would see. Computer is going to be the fastest.
That's why we're not doing prizes for the games. We're just going to do random prizes at the end in the chat.
Yeah, we're at the source, so we will get the chat things as they actually come in.
Let's see. She's an HAA student. Yes, all of the ones that are in this game are HAA students, every single one of them. All right, let's go to our next one. What item is this? I'm looking for a very specific item. One. All right, Mr. Moore, you want to take a guess?
D&D dice bracelet.
Bracelet? A D&D dice bracelet?
Either a bracelet or a necklace.
All right. Anybody else want to take a guess?
Could be a keychain.
Or a keychain? Dice earrings. That's very close.
Ear cuff.
It is an ear cuff. You're stealing the games, Mr. Moore.
I don't. In mine, I did not see any of these. I was over here playing The Witcher 3.
Let's see. Dice earrings, keychain. I was trying because there's a lag on our end. Charm bracelet, keychain, definitely charms. Keychain, ADHD. Bracelet, key holder. Let's see. Dice earring. All right. Well, I'm going to assume that Mark won this round. But you get an unfair advantage.
Now here's the thing. These do require them to be pierced into your ears. So give it to whoever got earrings because realistically they are earrings.
That's why I said earring was close. I was looking for cuff. But yeah, earring. I think that a lot of people won this one. But these are from Leveled Up Geek. These are super cute. She has all different colors. I was trying to get like a good area where they're kind of clustered together towards the bottom to make it a little bit harder. This was an easier one, I think. All right, are you guys ready? I think the next one might be the last one for this game. Let's see.
Everything.
Oh no, it's not. What is this?
I don't even want to say.
3, 2, 1. What do you think it is, Mr. Moore? In the most PG way possible.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea what that was. It looked like the back of a snail shell, potentially.
A snail? Okay.
But I know it's not a snail, so
let's see.
I have no clue what it is. A bug butt.
A bug butt, a shell, a snail. Snail-shaped soap.
Has Bad Dragon entered the chat?
Ooh, gnome. We've got gnome twice. Okay, it is a gnome. Can we narrow down on what is it, though? It is a gnome. It is a gnome hat, but what is it?
Kunal's trying to enter the live stream, but he's having trouble as it's showing up as subscriber mode. Then you're not subscribed.
You got to subscribe and then refresh.
Subscribe and then you got to refresh. And if it's doing that to you, unsubscribe real quick, refresh, subscribe, refresh again. But there's still a delay, right? 5 minutes.
I think so.
It's either 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. You have to be subscribed for 5 minutes. So don't continuously unsubscribe and resubscribe because that might reset it.
Yeah, I mean, they said no, not Bad Dragon. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Gnome, stone. Okay.
Gnome incense burner.
Trisha actually, as long as you mean, I feel like Trisha is filling in the blank there. Because we have lots of people who have said gnome, and then we had one who said stone. It is a stone or crystal gnome. And I purposefully picked it because I felt like the hat would throw some of you off and you would all say snail or, I don't know, it kind of looked like a little swirly poop, like the poop emoji. You know what I mean?
Of course, you picked the blurriest one in the background back there.
No, she has multiple photos.
Okay, I got you.
I used a different photo. I just thought that this was yeah. So this is from Pop Rocks Decor. She has a lot of really cool little stone things. And I thought the gnomes were especially cute. I really liked these. But yeah, teamwork. All right. Now I know that we're down to the last one. Are you guys ready?
Sure.
Let's do it. What item is this? Seems obvious.
If I get it, don't say.
1. Okay.
Book Nook. Don't say.
Okay. Mark says Book Nook. What do you guys think?
That's what it looked like to me. Locking in my answer. That or some kind of dollhouse.
I work with gems. I should have known that. Let's see. All right.
Advent calendar. Hey, that's smart.
Suzanne and Kiri Forrest were the first to say it. Yeah.
I mean, I said it before they did.
No, you said Book Nook.
And then I said, or dollhouse, I don't know.
You locked in your first answer. This is another new HAA student, Knick-Knack Shack Designs.
That's a fun use of a laser cutter.
Yeah, lots of cool doll houses. The prices are very, very affordable, especially, you know, if you do miniatures and things, or if you want to buy something for your kiddos. I thought that this was a really cool shop. But yeah, guys, that was the end of our first game. Next game, I believe, is the all new one. So let me take a drink real quick. Was that fun? Did you guys like that?
I enjoyed that.
Was that a good one? Was that a good one? All right, next up. Niche or nonsense. You have to decide if the that sigh, Mr. Moore. You have to decide if the following products that I'm about to show you are things that I made up with my disgusting little brain, or if they are an actual product that you can currently buy on Etsy. Do not cheat. You close those Etsy tabs right now. You are not allowed to cheat. You have to decide if this is something that you can actually buy on Etsy right now, or if it is nonsense. And I've made it especially challenging because you will get a mock-up of each of these items that I have personally created just for you. So whether or not the product is real or not, what you are going to see is a mock-up that I have created from my own brain, based on the keywords that are associated with this product. So are you ready, Mr. Moore?
I sure am.
All right, let's do it. Our first product is baked potato whipped body butter. Is this a niche or nonsense?
Baked potato whipped body butter.
What do you think, Mr. Moore?
Now, is this an actual potato or body butter themed like a baked potato? You can't describe it. Okay.
I can't not describe. So you can put a red emoji or a green emoji in the chat.
I'm going with niche. And no, I have not seen any of these. When she makes these games, she sits over at her computer, which is way over there. This is my workstation here, and I was just playing Witcher 3 all day.
Mr. Moore, you're going to have to tell us what the majority says. We should do it as a poll. Why didn't we put up a poll?
Oh my god, yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Niche because it's gross. Exactly. I also, while they're answering, I sent you a thing for Twitch where we could do the exact same thing, but with kinks.
Oh, okay.
Because we can't do that on YouTube.
No.
But I think that would be really funny to do.
It seems to be an even mix of niche versus nonsense. What do you?
It would have been much easier with emojis, but I'm seeing a lot more niche than I'm seeing nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have done it as a poll.
We'll do the next one as a poll.
Okay. Figure out how to do a poll. I think it's right there.
It's here.
Yeah. All right. We'll skip this one. Do the next one don't post the poll yet.
Well, yeah, of course.
We'll do that for the next one. All right, are you guys ready? We'll just use this as a practice round. The next one, Mark will put in an actual poll into the chat.
The mobile viewers might not be able to do the polls.
Well, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
All right, let's do it. Niche or nonsense? It's a niche. Baked potato whipped body butter.
Baked potatoes scented whipped body butter.
It's vegan too.
You're going to jail. That's awful. It looks gross.
This is not a student. This is a random one I found, but Radical Works does sell baked potato whipped body butter. It looks delicious and it's vegan. So yeah, make sure that you add this to your shopping list. All right. So Mr. Moore is about to add the poll into the chat, and you guys.
Next one, yeah.
All right. This will be for the next one. So don't type into the chat for the next one.
Potato.
A poll will appear at the top of the screen where we can vote on whether or not it's niche or nonsense. So let's go ahead and we will show it, and then you click start poll right when I do. Ready? 1.
I'm gonna give it 5 seconds after you do. How about that?
Oh, okay.
I'm
Ready?
reporting them.
You're reporting.
Me too. Everybody go report them.
Don't report them.
This is illegal.
No. This is so creative.
All
All right.
Go ahead.
Glitter infused edible yoga mats. Is it a niche or nonsense? All right, Mr. Moore has added the poll to the chat. Make sure that you vote via the poll.
Hopefully the poll
yogurt.
shows up for people who are 100% 50%.
Let's see.
The forbidden mashed potato.
The forbidden mash.
See, the thing is, like, I could see somebody wanting this, but if you're eating a yoga mat, you're gross.
I don't know.
Because I know what takes place on a yoga mat.
I think that some people
Yoga.
might.
I don't want nobody's butt drippings on my food.
Some people do, though.
Yeah, you're right. Some people do.
Some people do.
See, but right now we're playing niche or nonsense, not kink or crazy.
You're crazy. I don't see the difference. All right, let's see.
Well, I think it's going to be unequivocally nonsense here. So let's go ahead and just end the poll.
All right, and get the next poll up while I'm showing this one. So you guys, an astounding majority have voted that it is nonsense. You were correct. Glitter-infused edible yoga mats, sadly, are not a niche. And we can see our sad yoga girl. She's very upset that this is not a real product.
Plus eating glitter, hello microplastics. Yummy.
Yummy.
Yummy. I'm a millennial. I love microplastics.
We eat microplastics every
For
day.
breakfast.
All right. Are we ready for our next one? Who said butt gravy? You're banned from the banned from YouTube.
Butt gravy. Y'all are gross. Now they're just your guys are gonna end up getting banned by the YouTube auto bot.
That's
Careful.
not. There are no bad words in that.
Diarrhea butt drippings. That's something that YouTube would be like, yeah, this person's a troll.
That's not bad words. I
It's
heard.
not bad words. I guess you're right. You're
can-
not seeing a poll because I ended it.
Oh, okay. We're ready for the next poll. All right. Are you ready for poll for our next? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. A teeth toothbrush, not a toothbrush for teeth. A toothbrush made of teeth. Niche or nonsense? Poll has posted. Let us know. A toothbrush made of teeth. What do you think, Mr. Moore?
It's a niche for sure.
You think a toothbrush made of teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Toothbrush made of teeth.
I think it's a niche.
How would you brush your teeth with a toothbrush made of teeth? Let us know. Niche or nonsense? Mr. Moore, you can technically vote in the poll with my account if you would like to. I think you can. Oh no, you can't.
No, I can't. I could up there.
Ooh, it's actually pretty mixed. Ooh, 60-40, 61-39.
5, 4,
No,
3.
let him have it for a few more seconds. I want to see where this goes.
This upsets me. It upsets me too. It's
WTF.
actual nightmare fuel.
57-43, 56-44. Man, it's kind of neck and neck. 55-45. All right,
All right, I'm gonna call it niche. I think it's pretty well there. All right.
It's a pretty even mix.
It's pretty close, but I think it's a niche.
All right, so 54% of you said niche, 45% said nonsense. Let's see. That's pretty close, guys. Go ahead and get the next poll going.
You don't gotta tell me.
It is a niche. For $25 from Curvy Girl Artistry, you can buy a toothbrush made out of teeth. It's only $25, guys. Go place your orders now. This is disturbing.
I could see this like a dentist putting this up like in October, like a Halloween display. I think that would be funny.
There's a lot of good reviews for these too. A lot of people really love these toothbrushes made out of teeth.
They do.
All right. Fun. Oddity craft groups. No way. Hey, go get yourself one. This is free advertising for these Etsy shops. All right. I hate it. Are we ready for the next one? Let's do it. Niche or nonsense. We have travel size poop knife.
I'll wait 5 seconds. See, the thing is, I'm not even gonna say because I know facts here. So.
Travel size poop knife. Is it niche or nonsense?
I think it's a niche.
I love that the knife is actively cutting the poop.
Did the poll? Yeah, it did. Okay, it's just not showing up over here. There it is.
Okay. Let's see. Niche or nonsense?
Travel size poop knife.
Travel size poop knife. Can you buy this item on Etsy? Whether or not it is a niche or nonsense, Mr. Moore,
They said this better be nonsense.
would you buy a travel size poop knife?
No.
No?
No.
Even, I mean...
Here's the thing. If a poop knife is a real product, fine. But if I'm traveling, why do I care? Somebody else's problem.
Well, I mean, if you're going to grandma's house, you don't want to clog grandma's toilet, I guess. Where do you keep it?
I don't know, in your poop knife bag.
Do you have to like have a special
keep
bag?
it on your belt, like you do a workman's like wood knife, you know?
I was thinking more like the gas station keychain that has the obnoxiously like large thing tied to it, like a hammer. They're like, here's the key, but then yeah, okay. What's the poll saying?
62% say niche. I don't think it's gonna change. What does it do? It's
All
called a poop knife. What do you think it does?
All right. Well, let's go ahead and end the poll, I suppose.
Unfortunately, I already knew. Go ahead. I already knew that this was a very real product. I showed you this product.
Yes. So, this
years ago.
Arrow and Bird sells the original poop knife. You can get it full size or travel size for when your poos are too big
to flush.
To flush, you can chop them up with the poop knife. And they just happen to have a beautiful engraved metal and wood travel sized poop knife for the low price of $12.
I feel like we had this product on stream a couple years ago when we did our weird. We went and found the most odd things. You and I both did the 10, and I believe poop knife was on my list.
No, it was on a different game from last year's holiday.
Got it.
Yeah, it was on the Guess the Etsy Imposter, which is a game that I retired this year because it was too similar to The Price is Wrong.
I said that's a scoop, not a knife. No, it's flat.
Would you cut it for fun? I mean, it's kind of like Play-Doh, I would assume. So this might be a great gift for the kids, you know.
The handle needs to be longer.
Yeah,
so does the blade.
You're a little.
You gotta like dip your fingers down in the water. Anyway, this is a weird. Let me get the next.
Yeah, go ahead and get the next poll started. This makes me angry. We're learning new things today, guys. This is a good gift for dads, though. A good gag gift. I could see this being something funny that you could get for a dad.
Give it to the wrong dad, and he'll be like, "I could use that."
Oh God. Okay, let's move on. Full set of fingernail clippings.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Is it a niche or nonsense? Specifically on Etsy, I'm sure that there are, you could probably buy full sets.
Specifically Etsy.
Yeah, you could buy some fingernail clippings on some, on some weird sites you probably shouldn't be on, but on Etsy. Is it a niche or is it nonsense? And it's a full set. That's like the key word there. You're not just buying one. You're getting the full set. So I think that that's a good deal, right?
Is that even legal to sell?
No comment. I'm not sure. Let's see.
I should have done this with dog nails.
Dog nails, yeah, they're crunchy, tasty. You could use them as a garnish on your favorite dish.
The thing is, I mean, if it's legal to sell like socks on Etsy,
can you sell used socks on Etsy?
I think so. Yeah.
I know that some people got in trouble for selling underoos on Etsy. So
yeah.
What's the poll saying?
It's pretty friggin' close, actually.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
More nonsense than niche. I'm actually surprised by that one.
47% are saying niche, 53% are saying nonsense. Nom nom.
All right, nom nom.
Let's go ahead and end the poll.
Don't say that because there's 150 people here. Chances are somebody wants them.
Yummy, yummy.
All right, you guys said nonsense.
Mr. Moore, what do you think?
Oh, it's a niche for sure.
You think it's a niche?
I do, yes.
Most of them say it's nonsense. Let's see who is correct. You can buy a full set of fingernail clippings from Bone and Bloom.
At least they're clean.
They are clean, yes, and they come in a glass vial. And she specifically says that there are all kinds of collectors, and she wants to offer a little something for everyone. So you can buy And they are hers. They're not just random ones that she's acquired. They are her own fingernail clippings. So, guys, it's only $12.85 to get your own vial of fingernail clippings if you would like them. Enjoy. All right. I don't know what to do with this information, but I think that the last one, I think that this is our last niche or nonsense. So,
me searching to see how many sales this gets.
yeah,
More than 0.
She is a star seller.
Oh, God.
She is a star seller, and she sells a lot of other things. So this is just one of her many oddities that she sells. Okay, let's move on to our last one. Get your fingers ready, because Mark is about to post the final poll. Dress and play chicken foot with accessories included. So you get lots of accessories, outfits, purses. Looks like there's, some fun to be had with the dress and play chicken foot. Let us know, niche or nonsense. Look how fab she is. She's got that walk. She's strutting her stuff. What do you think, Mr. Moore?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm giving up on life.
You gotta pick. Come on,
Oh my God.
What do you think? Think real hard about it. With all your knowledge of Etsy over the last 12 years, what do you think?
Dude, then it niche. I've seen so much worse than this on Etsy.
Yeah? Let's see. I feel like this is unfortunately real. I want this one to be real.
Is it bad that I want this one to be real?
Let's see. These are real for sure. All right. Let's go ahead and looks like Earthworm Jim. Hey, these are my mock-ups, okay? I think that I've been doing a pretty good job of creating, the best possible mock-ups, even for the ones that are nonsense. So whether or not they're niches or not, I think that I should get extra Christmas presents this year for coming up with all of these beautiful images that you're seeing.
But it's been a while since we've had a nonsense, so I think people are ready for a nonsense.
All right. So what are we at?
It's like 60-30.
60.
It's most people say it's nonsense.
All right. 61% said it's nonsense and 38% said niche. That face skin mask in the. You got to keep your skin nice and fresh when you're a chicken foot. You don't want to have that scaly, leathery skin. Unfortunately, guys, you will not be able to buy yourself a dress and play chicken foot with accessories.
Yet,
though I think that after we've advertised this, there's going to be somebody with a 3D printer who could take advantage of this. Please don't ship a real chicken foot. I'm sure that this could probably get very stinky. Not to mention it
could be preserved.
It's kind of gross. But those of you who 3D print things, hey, you could print all the accessories. You could print her with, any color hair. I think that it could be a lot of fun. You could make her like a Barbie with, I'm thinking like a Mr. Potato Head. There's like the little slots where you can stick things. But yeah, guys, make it a niche. These are free ideas. I'm giving them to you. These products are going to be flying off the shelves now that we've advertised them to the 187 people who are here. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this game. Maybe we'll bring this one back next year. This was a new one. Next up, hopefully you guys hung out last year because we are going to be doing our trivia. Mr. Moore, it's up to you if you want to do polls for the trivia. There's 4 different answers. You could do option 1, 2, 3, or 4.
That would be easiest. Yeah, we can do it that way.
All right, go ahead and
that makes it so much easier.
Go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the poll and prepare to
Can I do? Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to be doing trivia night with Mark and Starla. There are 3 different rounds to trivia night. First one is going to specifically be Etsy related questions. Some of them are from last year. Some of them are updated for 2024 Q3 of this year. We also are going to have some reboots from last year because I liked the questions and I thought they were funny. So if you were here last year, hopefully you remember the answers to some of these because I dare say that the ones about Bubbers and me and Mark are especially challenging, but hopefully you know enough about us that you can answer these. So round 1 is going to be Etsy facts specifically. Are we ready?
We are, yes. And I got to file another complaint because it's the same guy still throwing packages at my porch.
Every Friday, guys.
Every Friday. Amazon guy likes to walk up on the porch and not gently set things down.
Thankfully, everything I ordered is not fragile. So let's do it. Mr. Moore, get ready to start that poll. Our first question. Over the last year, the number of Etsy sellers has, number 1, increased by 7%, Number 2 stayed the same. Number 3 increased 11.2%. Or number 4 decreased 7%. So Mr. Moore has put 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the poll. Mr. Moore, what do you think? Has it increased 7%, stayed the same, increased 11.2%, or decreased 7%?
The number of Etsy sellers?
Yes.
11.2.
You think that it is increased by 11.2%? Okay. Let's give them just a few minutes. This one is very challenging. You know what? I don't know if I could get this one correct if I had not looked it up. So that's the only hint that they're going to get.
Okay.
So what makes you say that it's increased by 11.2%? Just out of curiosity, what knowledge are you?
So the only thing that could make it decrease is if they were to purge like bot sellers, really, because everything
or
always
the Temu
grows.
people and stuff like that.
Right, but I don't think they do. So I think 11.2 makes a lot of sense, though that could also be tricky because things with decimal places sound more exact and sound correct most of the time. So it's either 1 or 3.
Okay.
To me, stayed the same is a almost impossibility.
All right, so let's give it like
Could be decreased, I guess.
I think that we've got our results. Let's go ahead and end the poll, and we'll see. Let's see. So
67% said 3, so that's our overwhelming. 19% said 1, 4%, or excuse me, 10% said 4, and 2% said 2.
all right. So most of you said that you think that it increased 11.2%, including Mr. Moore. But what if I told you that Etsy sellers have actually decreased 7% this year? Is that not insane? And if you would have joined us yesterday for E-Rank Q&A, all of y'all, we actually talked about this and said the exact percentage. So I know that only a very small percent of you were actually here. But yeah, only 10% of you guys got this one correct. And I believe that this is due to, obviously, a lot of people have been wrongfully suspended, but I do believe that a lot of these have been due to the amount of Temu reseller, drop shippers, you know.
They have been banding together to like try to get rid of all that crap.
Right.
Drop shipping.
I think that they are getting rid of a lot of the people who are selling junk that they shouldn't be selling. I saw, while doing my research for weird products for the last game that we did, I saw someone selling TGI Fridays, potato skin, potato chips in their shop.
Were those discontinued?
I don't
If they were
think so.
discontinued, it might be a...
No, I'm pretty sure you can still buy them. They were just selling bags of snacks. It was, yeah. Anyway, let's go to our next... No way. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
Let's go to our next question, which is not a factor that contributes to rank on Etsy. I swear if you guys get this one wrong. Number 1 is your number of photos. Number 2 is your relevancy. Number 3 is your location. And number 4 is your quality score, which is not a factor that contributes to rank on Etsy. If you get this wrong, you're going to have to sit and watch all my SEO videos. You guys should know this. You should know this. Let's see what they say. All right. We've got... Oh, here it goes.
Which factors do not
Do
contribute
not.
to your rank on Etsy?
These things will not help you rank on Etsy. I'm sorry, I stole
We
your...
talk about this very frequently.
Yes. Let's see. So, man, it's still going.
A lot of people said a lot of people don't want to pay the fees. To be honest with you, I think the fees are the most fair and controlling thing that they could possibly do because it prevents people who make bots that create 50 shops every day from being able to run because they'll have to pay a fee for every single one of those shops. So the fees are like the smartest thing they've done in years. A lot of people don't like it. I know you don't want to pay to sell, but paying to sell is what we're going to do now.
Yeah, the big problem is when people like immediately get deactivated and then they've already paid. That's...
Only takes one turd in the punch bowl to ruin the entire batch, and what they're doing is preventing the turd from getting in the punch bowl.
All right, so looks like 26% of you said that your number of photos is not a factor that contributes to rank. 3% said your relevancy. 71%, the majority, said your location. And 0% said quality score. At least you guys got that one right. Because 71% of you were incorrect. Only 25% of you were right. Your number of photos does not contribute to your rank on Etsy in the least. Your location does, because people who live closer to you geographically will actually see your listings closer or higher up in search based on their personalization.
Which is why we say that using a VPN or using an incognito window absolutely does not change your search results in a positive way to show you where your ranking is, and why using a tool like eRank is important to know your rank, because it shows you your rank before the personalization applied by your location.
So, for those of you who got it wrong, make sure you go down to the link below to my free Etsy SEO toolbox, because that talks about the 7 factors that you can influence to help your search ranking, because we talk about things like relevancy, your location, and your quality score. Look, I was able to plug a thing. I was able to throw a call to action in there. And
there's no sales pitch in that at all.
No, it's free. But consider checking that out, because there's a great workshop in there.
But it tells you when you need more photos, because that's good for your visitors.
Yes.
The people who are seeing it. It has absolutely nothing to do with the algorithm whatsoever, as far as we know.
Yep. Photos, the number of photos, your objective or your goal there should be to try to keep someone on your listing for as long as possible. So every photo is keeping them on that listing for a little bit longer, further convincing them to actually complete that purchase. So you can actually increase your conversion rates by making sure that you're filling out all 10 of those photo spots.
Yes.
Just make sure that you're putting different photos in there, because remember, there's not an algorithm counting your number of photos. There's a real human who's trying to find answers about those products. So that's going to help them to stick on that page for longer and potentially contemplate that purchase and hopefully buy.
Yeah, you should fill out the photo slots, but that doesn't mean it contributes to your rank.
Exactly. All right. Number 3, how many active buyers did Etsy have as of Q3 2024? For those of you who watch Etsy's investors reports, 6.2 million, 95.2 million, 400 million, or 1.96 billion. All right, let's see. This is a tricky one. Now, I will say that all of these numbers that you see are relevant to Etsy stats in Q3. They all have some relevance to the Etsy stats. You just don't know what Etsy stats they are relevant to. And I will reveal that at the end, what all of these numbers signify. But we're specifically looking for how many active buyers did Etsy have. You close that Google tab. I see you looking it up. You're not allowed to cheat. No cheating allowed.
YouTube will tell us.
They will.
It is a Google platform.
They'll let us know that we see you there specifically, typing away thinking you'll be sneaky. You're cheating. No cheating allowed.
I see your search results, and shame on you.
Shame on you. Ooh, it's a pretty mixed bag. This is a hard one. 1 and 2 seem to be, oh man, 1 and 2 are neck and neck.
I think I know all the answers, but I could be wrong. I'll say it at the end.
Or you can, no, you go ahead. You don't know.
No, I'm going to wait till the poll ends.
Okay.
I think I do know.
Okay. Did you report the chip shop? I didn't. You know what? I see so many shops that violate.
I would be spending all day reporting shops if I got on Etsy and reported shops.
I'm more of that disappointed mother who just kind of shakes her head in the paper towel commercials. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like
okay.
It's almost like that would be all my time if that's all I did. All right, so let's see. Option 1, 30% said 6.2 million. Option 2 won the majority with just 40%, 95.2 million. Option 3 was at 20% with 400 million. And option 4 was 8% at 1.96 billion. Mr. Moore, which one do you think?
I think there are 6.2 million sellers. I think there are 400 million sellers on Etsy. And I think there are 95.2 million repeat buyers on Etsy.
Well, those aren't the stats that I accumulated, but good guess. Are you ready?
That was my guess.
That's fine. Guess. All right.
Okay, visitors versus buyers. Okay, I was close.
So there were 6.2 million sellers in Q3. There were 95.2 million buyers. So was that was the one that won?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys got it right. 400 million was the number of monthly visitors in Q3 on Etsy. And Etsy made $1.96 billion as of Q3 2024. That was a hard one. But now we're going to switch it up and do something a little more personal for Mr. Man, who's currently taking a nap. But we're going to ask you questions about bubbers. Many of these are repeated. Actually, all but one are repeated from last year. So hopefully you paid attention last year. But just out of curiosity, you know, we've got a lot of bubbers fans in the chat. We figured that we would throw in a round just for him. Isn't that right? Because he's always here. He's always watching. So question number 1, what snack is bubbers willing to fight you to steal?
Okay, of course I can't answer that.
You can't answer any of these. Number 1, tuna. Number 2, canned cat food. Number 3, cheese, crackers. Or number 4, ice cream. Now, I will say that Bubbers enjoys all of these things.
He does.
But there is only...
some way more than others.
There is only one that he will actually attempt to steal this food, and he will become aggressive if you do not give him this food. Yes. He will cause trouble. So let's see what everyone says. And we've talked about this a lot. So this is one that you have to be an active viewer of the channel to get.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Not very many people said canned cat food.
Not very many people. I'm not surprised by that, though.
Here they go.
I'm choosing 4 because I'm projecting.
Ice cream. All right. 19% has said tuna. Only 3% has said canned food. 56% says cheese crackers. And
the amount of time I'm watching people change their votes is insane.
I know. We get to see the numbers.
Yeah, like 85 votes, 70 votes. Like, okay, come on.
Are they able to see the results as they're coming in? I think once they vote, they can see the percentages. All right, let's go ahead and close it since it's constantly changing. But I think
we'll go ahead and close it. I am quite sad that more of you got this right than the
Etsy ranking question.
Which means you guys pay attention to bubbers. I see you, neurodivergent people.
If you are eating cheese crackers of any kind, especially...
He will take them out of your hand.
If you are eating goldfish crackers in particular,
Cheez-Its.
or Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its are his favorite.
If you are bringing that cracker up to your mouth, he will reach his little paw and try to pull it out of your hand because he loves cheese crackers so much.
He knows the sound of especially the little foil bags so much that no matter where he is in the house, he will sprint to you when he hears them. And if he sees that it's something else because he knows the packaging, he will walk away. And we don't give him very much.
No.
I usually give him like 1 or 2 crackers a month, if that.
Not even. We don't even buy snacks like that.
And I know a lot of you said ice cream. Here's the thing. Most cats love ice cream. He'll usually take like 2 or 3 licks and then
no, he likes
done.
Crunchy.
His vision is so poor near his face that he usually can't even lick the spoon ice cream is on. He just licks the air trying to get it because he can't see, and he does not like stuff on his face.
All right. I want to see this in action. Maybe someday we will get some crackers. We don't want to feed him too many.
Follow him on Instagram at The Magical Bubbers.
I think it's just Magical Bubbers.
Or Magical Bubbers, yeah.
Yep, you can follow Bubbers on Instagram, Magical Bubbers. I'm sure that we'll have lots of Christmas photos.
You can find him through the hashtag as well.
Yes, the Magical Bubbers hashtag. All right, next question. Which member of our family did not want a cat when we adopted Bubbers? I think we've teased this multiple times, so hopefully you get it right. But is it 1, Starla, 2, Mark, 3, Taylor, who's our daughter, in case you didn't know that, and 4, Amy, who is our Shiba Inu, and she is taking a nap over there. So, which family did not want a cat when we adopted Bubbers? Bubbers, someone didn't want you. There was somebody who really didn't want you. Who was it? He's fast asleep. He could care less right now that 194 people are voting about him on YouTube.
He's famous.
He's famous. Man, people don't like me. My goodness. One is getting a majority. Oh, look, Mark is at 43. Let's see. Taylor.
I mean, that's the stereotype right now, right? Like the Instagram thing. Oh, dad didn't want a cat, and then it's just videos of dad cuddling the cat.
Yeah, and dogs. Like dad didn't want a dog, and then it's dad cuddling the dog. Yeah. Let's see.
Where am I being at?
I don't, your glasses washy thingy?
Yeah, I've got dandruff right now, so I gotta constantly clean my glasses.
Well, I can't see.
You can look up there.
But I want to see it here. All right. Mr. Moore, it seems that most people believe that it is that you're the one to blame. So
Which is absolutely insane. I am a cat person. I like cats. I don't really like dogs that much. I love my animals, but I'm a cat guy.
I did not want a cat. In fact, one of the things I told Mark when we got
hated
together,
cats.
I told Mark, I do not like cats. I think that it's cool when other people have cats. I do not personally want one. I don't want something that poops in my house. I don't like the idea of a cat in my face. I don't like the idea of cat hair on my face. It makes me feel claustrophobic.
Yep, and I'm the opposite. I don't like animals that are fueled by food, and that's dogs. So I prefer cats.
And is it Bubber's adoption day?
Yes, I believe so.
On the 20th? I think it is.
I think it is.
We went to take my Chihuahua Itty. We didn't even have Amy when we adopted Bubbers. We went to take my Chihuahua Itty for her adoption day to go get a cookie from the pet store, from PetSmart. And they had, their little adoption event going on. And Bubbers was trying to get through the glass to get to Mark. And I told him, I do not want a cat. I don't want a cat. I do not like cats. And he made me get the cat.
I was going to get the cat whether she wanted it or not.
And what was Bubber's name? I took this out of last year's question, but what was his name?
I don't remember.
Homer.
Homer. Yeah.
His name was Homer.
That's not his friggin' name.
That is not his name. His name isn't even Bubbers.
No, it's not. It's Goober.
Yeah, his name is not Bubbers, but it is now. All right. Oh, you need to get the next poll up.
Oh, I do. You can read it. It's okay. There's a 30-second delay.
What is the name of Bubber's shy calico sister? She is around, but she is never on camera. She doesn't particularly like to be here when we're doing this. Number 1 is Toots Boots. Number 2 is Patches. Number 3 is Pork Chop. And number 4 is Miss Kitty. Which one is her name? Now, I will say that we call her several of these names.
Yes.
But only one of them is her name. And it's not even her actual name, but I don't want to say her actual name because it would give away what we call her.
He said, I've met to meet an animal that wasn't food driven. This guy right here. He has his cheese crackers that he likes, doesn't care. He really doesn't care. He won't eat most meat. He won't eat most human foods. He doesn't like fried foods. He doesn't really care for ice cream. He really doesn't like soft cat food. He loves fish.
He likes some fish.
He likes the smell of fish because he comes sprinting, but the moment I offer it to him, he's like,
meh.
He is not food driven in the least. And honestly, Toots, I ruined it.
Mr. Moore!
Well, here's the thing. I can end the poll before they change their answers. Most of them said Toots Boots anyway. Her name is Toots Boots. Technically, her name is Tulip.
But we call her Toots Boots. Tulip. I don't know how it turned into Toots Boots. It went from Tulip to Toots. Everybody thinks her name is Toots at the vet. It's not Toots. It's Toots Boots. She looks like she's wearing little boots because she's got white paws, but somehow her name turned into Toots Boots or Tootsie.
Because she looks like she's wearing little boots.
We also call her Toospoos.
She is the only cat I've ever had that is fueled by food. She will eat anything you put in front of her. She does not care. She has not a thought in her head.
Yes, we've microchipped them and got bowls that will only open for the specific cat because she used to eat all the food. So she's losing weight, thankfully, but she was a very...
Yes. Every cat that I have had has not been food fueled at all.
All right, I think that was it for this round.
Is that it? Round 3, okay.
All right, go ahead and get our next poll. This is keeping up with the Moors. A lot of these questions are from last year, but there is one new one. It doesn't really matter that a lot of these are from last year because they're still getting them wrong. I figured that people who came last year would remember. They don't know anything about us.
Okay.
Let's see how they do. All right, guys, question number 1, which is not a hobby of the Moore family. Number 1, attending raves. Number 2, vintage taxidermy. Number 3, watching The Office. And number 4, cheese, which is not a hobby of the Moore family. You're not allowed to vote, Mr. Moore.
I said I can't believe he tried to get to you at the adoption place. He was actually jumping up at the glass and doing the 2 paws, trying to get me.
Freaking out. He wanted Mark.
He wanted me bad. And I went back in the back where you can go see them.
Pet them and play with them.
And they said, there's another family considering him and then they're going to be coming in 2 weeks. And I said, I want him today. Screw that other family. It's my cat.
Yep.
So I called all of the offices around trying to find the one because it was PetSmart and PetSmart in California cannot do animals themselves. It's the local adoption agencies.
All of them are like that.
Give them to them. So I called around, found him, and ended up picking him up the next day.
Yeah, and I was telling him, like, I don't want a cat, I don't want a cat, and he went, but they're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him. That's how he convinced me. He's like, they're gonna put him to sleep. I'm like, no, there's another family. No, they're gonna put him to sleep. All right, so I'm very curious if those of you who got it right, if you did this from memory or if you just guessed wildly, because this is a pretty hard one, I would say. Unless you follow my personal Instagram account, you likely wouldn't know the answer to this. Cheese. Let's see. All right. How dare you both?
All right. You guys got it. Don't really find it that entertaining.
We've never sat and watched The Office.
You have never sat and watched The Office.
I've watched
my military building, our break room, we had a TV, and it was pretty much the only thing that ever played. It's okay. I think, to me, it's one of those shows that has, like, one funny moment the entire episode, and it's not worth a 23-minute episode for a single funny joke.
Yeah, we go to a lot of raves. We're going to some in January.
Too, yeah.
I take very sad looking, well, I used to, I really don't anymore, but I take very sad old, like, taxidermy from the 50s, and I give it a little bit of respect. I fix it up. Just, old stuff that looks nightmarish. And Mark and I, we love cheese. We love
cheese, like good cheese. I spend way too much money on cheese.
We know a lot about cheese.
It's kind of insane how much we know about cheese. And it's crazy that we don't like The Office because Tim and Eric are my favorite, like, comedic style, followed very closely by, like, Tim Robinson.
We love Tim Robinson.
And Tim Robinson is really popular in the mainstream right now. If any of you haven't watched Tim and Eric, awesome show, great job. It is cancer in a TV show, but it is my favorite kind of comedy.
I don't find it funny, but I do love Tim Robinson. I Think You Should Leave in Detroiters. All right, let's do...
Detroiters. Yeah, Detroiters. You guys should watch that if you haven't seen it yet.
Not with kids in the room.
Not with the kids in the room.
Okay, let's go ahead and get our next one up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can, there's a delay, so just go ahead.
All right, I think this is a new one. Yes, what sitcom do the Moores binge twice a year? Friends, The Big Bang Theory, Parks and Recs, or That 70s Show? I'm curious about this one because we gave you a taste of what type of comedy we like just now, but now I want to know what you think. And we're actually watching this particular sitcom right now. We're watching through it. So let's see what they say.
What was your earliest rave? My first rave ever, if you want to call it that, was actually Lost Lands. I know that's crazy because it's like biggest one. It's the Disneyland of raves. But that was our first one. And then after that, our first was Subtronics. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen.
And Level Up.
Outside of a festival was headliners, at least. Subtronics, we've seen 3 times. Sullivan King, we've seen twice. Sudden Death, we saw. That so far has been one of my favorites.
We're about to see.
We're going to see ATLians in January, and we are going to see Enzo and Mersive in January.
Excision, we went to his.
Yes, Excision, which was a phenomenal show. I think he's severely overrated, but he does put on a good show.
Ganja White Night in October.
Ganja White Night, which was Taylor's first rave.
Real rave. We take her to kid raves.
We were sitting in chairs. I wasn't going to let her in a crowd. No, but it was an all ages show.
There were a lot of kids there.
Go ahead and end this one.
All right.
Hey, 42% of you got that correct.
Yes. Mark and I have seen That 70s Show so many times that I can literally quote every single episode front to back. There is not a single episode of That 70s Show. You can ask me any question about That 70s Show and I can answer it.
Said you guys party? I party hard. She tags along.
Yeah, I kind of, I like to people watch. I like to be in it, but I don't like to, I like to observe. We go to Lost Lands every year though, and that's kind of like living in a big stinky field for 4 days.
I need to blow my nose.
Well, how? Okay.
You can hit start poll. I already have it built.
Oh, okay. Well, have fun blowing your nose. Okay, I think that this is our last Keeping Up with the Moores question. Are we ready? I'll have to do this for him. What film featured movie prop does Starla own? Do I own Dumbledore's robe, E.T.'s glowing finger, Edward Cullen's coat, or a sword from Lord of the Rings? I'll go ahead and start the poll. Start the poll. Start the poll. Let's see. I already almost messed it up. This one is.
You click a button.
I know, but I didn't click it right. I did it though. I got it.
Okay.
This is an item that was actually used in the film of one of these 4 movies. It's the actual item. I'm very curious to see if people know this one, because it's one of the things that I don't talk about a lot, but I have this item literally upstairs right now. What do you think, Mr. Moore? Was it a good purchase that I made?
No.
No?
No, it's the dumbest thing you've ever bought. I fought with her the entire time she bought it. It was so stupid.
But I'm so proud of it.
I think collector's items are ridiculous for the most part.
Yeah, but it's cool because they could go watch the movie that this item was in
and
right
you could
now.
have bought a replica for a 1/10 of the price.
No, I want the real one. I want the real one with the smells and the feels and the I want to be able to watch the movie and say, look, I have that. That's in my closet. I remember this one.
Okay. They got it right, but just barely.
I own the coat that Robert Pattinson wore in New Moon. In the first appearance he makes in New Moon, when Bella's having her dream where she's envisioning herself as an old woman and, you know, having that future dread of someday she's going to age and Edward isn't. But he comes out of the forest wearing this really sharp, like, pea coat. And I remember as a kid seeing the movie and thinking, wow, that coat looks so cool. It's like the coolest thing that he wore. And a couple years ago, it went up for sale on eBay. And I was able to actually talk the guy down because I said, you know, it only showed for like less than 30 seconds. Like, it's not like this coat received a lot of film time. Ended up haggling a little bit, got a great price on it. And someday, I swear, someday I'll sell it for a lot of money and maybe we'll go on a vacation.
Yeah, I doubt you will. But see, there's a lot of people saying you can't smell a sword. See, tell me you're people who have never been around a sword that you take care of, because you have to oil and take care of an actual nice sword. And the smell is top tier.
I bet E.T.'s glowing finger probably has a special smell too.
Mm-hmm. It does. That's why it was banned. Remember the product? The ET finger that was unfortunately extremely adult shaped.
Yeah, it looked very very phallic, so they banned it.
Yeah, they stopped making it because they were like, "Oh yeah, this is like adult things."
What are you doing? Close that tab. I need.
What do you mean?
Let's see. So do you wear it or preserve it? It's in a garment bag. I don't take it out of the garment bag.
Yeah, it's not on display anywhere, which is why it's a stupid purchase.
Well, yeah, but it's very nice.
Uh-huh.
The other options would have been better. Hey, but they would have been way more expensive.
I agree. If it would have been a sword from the Lord of the Rings, that would have been cool. Or a wand from Harry Potter, you know?
But they would be so much more expensive.
They would. And they didn't even... Fun fact, Harry Potter fact, if you guys did not know this, they had so few wands that if you look at the scene in the final movie when they're all holding their wands up in the air, several people are using some of the bad guys' wands, including one person using the Elder Wand, someone using the, like, bejeweled one that the, like, evil headmaster lady uses. That they reuse a bunch of wands in that scene because they didn't have enough.
Evil headmaster lady.
Yeah, the one that's a teacher, works for... I can't remember her name.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyway, let's...
Dolores.
Guys, Mr. Moore is going to post in the chat the link to our other YouTube video where this charity is available, because apparently either YouTube messed up or I messed up. You know what? I'm just going to say I probably messed up because mentally I am checked out. If you click on the link that Mark just put in the chat, that will open up our YouTube stream from last week, and there's a donate button on that stream. We're doing this so that we can try to reach our goal of $7,000 for St. Jude Children's Hospital, and I really beefed up. Please consider donating, even if it's just $5. If we've made you laugh today, if you've enjoyed this, we still have a couple more games to go. But in the meantime, please consider donating. This is why we do these streams. We want to make sure that we're raising money for a good cause. And St. Jude Children's Hospital does so much for these children for the holidays. And they also help to cover the expenses for children who have life-threatening diseases and cancer, and they make sure that parents never have to, you know, carry the weight of those awful finances that come with, you know, taking care of their children.
And I did post the link in the chat so you guys can go to that video and donate.
Oh, Umbridge, duh. Okay.
That's why I said Dolores.
Got it. All right, so moving on. This is a new game this year. The price is wrong.
Are we gonna have time to design t-shirts?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll blast through this one. We'll do this one a little faster. Nice. All right, so I'm going to be showing you 4 different products with a price associated with those products. All of these products are currently for sale on Etsy right now, but you have to be able to tell me which of the 4 products has the wrong price listed. So the very first product that we have is listed as My Mom. It's not my mom. It is a listing for someone else's mom, but the title is My Mom. This is a digital download of this person's mom, and you can purchase My Mom today on Etsy, possibly for the low price of $50,000. Is this the correct price? Well, we'll be giving you some clues later on, so don't try to guess yet. But let's go on to item number 2. This is a painting on canvas. There wasn't a whole lot more of a description other than that. This is a physical product that you can buy right now on Etsy for this beautiful painting of a dog peeing on what appears to be a zombie George Washington, maybe? And a beautiful woman in the background.
Sure.
You can purchase this canvas today on Etsy, potentially for the low price of $23,815. So you guys will have to decide if that is the correct price or if I have made that price up. All right, next up, we have a handmade clay face necklace. This is a physical item that you can purchase right now on Etsy. Lots of different faces here. They look very excited to be here on today's show. And you can potentially purchase this necklace for the low price of $207. I wonder. Let's see. All right, let's go to our last product here. Item number 4 is the $1 Million Frog. This is a physical product that you can buy. It's a beautiful piece of origami. The $1 Million Frog, you can purchase that for the low price of $50,000. So you guys have to decide which price is wrong. Now, we're going to go ahead and put the poll up, but I'm going to give you guys a couple clues, and you're free to change your answer after you've seen some of the clues that we present. So feel free to vote now if you want, but I'm curious to see if you change your answer. So let's do clue number 1, okay? Clue number 1, one of these sellers has never made a sale. So, Mr. Moore, which of these sellers do you think has never made a sale? Maybe you guys could...
You put the wrong price here, darling. You put 207 on the first slide, and then you put 15,207 here.
Oh, well, that's okay. That was a typo. So which one do you think has never made a sale?
Never made a sale?
Never made a sale.
The second one.
The second one.
Yeah, I think a second one, and I think that price is correct.
The artist.
Yep.
You think that the price is right for
I do. I think that's what they're asking for it, yes.
It's a beautiful canvas.
See, here's the thing I know about artists. A lot of them are pretentious.
Okay.
And I could see someone charging that amount for this piece of art. I've seen worse art sell for more.
Okay. Well, let's see which one has never made a sale.
Oh, it's the grandma one. See, I take that
Mom.
for I take that for a meme shop, and meme shops usually have some sales.
So
I know the shop on the end.
Yeah. So unfortunately, shop number 1 has never made a sale. Shop number 2 has made 394 sales.
That's insane.
Shop number 3 has only made 3 sales. And shop number 4 has made 50 sales. So we'll see if anybody decides to change their answers after this. Which seller has had 0 sales? Now you have to decide based on this information if you're going to change your guesses on which price is incorrect.
Somebody said 394 sales. Probably Prince.
I wonder. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to clue number 2. You only get 2 clues. I wasn't about to sit and make a clue for all these.
That's not how many times those items have sold. That's how many sales in total that shop has.
Yes, that's how many total sales the shop has, not how many times that item has sold. Because I think that all of these items, I believe, are all one of a kind. I believe that every item here is a one-of-a-kind item. So if that tells you anything. All right, let's go ahead and move on to clue number 2. What? I worked really hard to animate. You want to see it again?
That was really slow.
Whee! I worked so hard on that. One of these sellers is a star seller. Which one do you think is a star seller, Mr. Moore?
The fourth one.
The fourth one?
Yep.
You think the
I sure do.
the $50,000, it's the $1 million frog for $50,000. That's a good price for $1 million frog.
It is, yes.
$50,000 for $1 million frog? What do you guys think? Which of these
What is
items?
the last item again? It's an origami frog.
It's an origami frog made from folded, clearly decorative paper. You guys have to tell me if you think he's worth $50,000. But yeah, let me know. What do you think? Which one is a star seller? Mr. Moore, which one did you think is a star seller? You said
The fourth one.
The fourth one, origami frog?
Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, it is the beautiful artist. This should have been an easier one because it's the person who had the most sales in the last round.
You're right.
All right, guys. I only gave 2 clues this time because I figure we should just get on with this. We got to design a shirt and do all that good stuff. Which price is wrong? Let us know. We have 3 different prices. Put them in the chat. Do you think my mom, not my mom, but the person's mom listed as my mom, $50,000 is the wrong price? Look at all these people who say that this beautiful woman is not worth $50,000. That is so offensive.
I pay more.
We have $23,815 for this beautiful painting of a zombie George Washington getting peed on by a dog with a lovely lady in the background. We have $15,207 for this beautiful face. I would call it a bib kind of choker, right? Like a bib pendant. And we have the $1 million frog for $50,000.
We have a poll up, guys.
Okay, so yes, put it in the poll. Look for the poll. Most of you have said, don't close the poll yet because we'll do this through process of elimination. Most of you said that you believe that the price is wrong for mom. So let's see. Let's eliminate one item.
Sure you don't want me to end the poll first?
Nope. We'll eliminate one item and see if they change their answer.
Well, they have to change their answer.
The price is right for mom. She is $50,000. The description of this listing is that this is a photo of my mom. She is the coolest person that exists. So that price is unfortunately right. I would pay more for her. She seems like a lovely lady, and I think that she's worth way more than $50,000.
Well, it appears they can't change their answers.
Oh, they can't?
I think you have to tap it again and then select your new answer.
Oh well. Well, expensive mom.
Man, we're tied for 2 and 3.
So let's see. We've got 2 and 3. Let's eliminate one more item. Oh, the $50,000 $1 million frog. Now, I did not notice after adding this one to the game. You know, you're getting a great steal for the $50,000 $1 million frog from Terrible Origami. However, if you look in the bottom right at the description, Mr. Moore, what does that say?
Due to supply chain, which is spelled incorrectly, due to supply change issues, a one-time inconvenience fee of $9 million will be applied.
So technically,
2 spelling issues in that sentence.
Technically, the price is more than $50,000. However, because that is the price that is listed at the top, we're going to say that that price is still right.
Correct,
yes. Okay. So that's a steal, guys. That's a great price for that paper frog. All right, we are down to our last 2. And they're neck and neck, 22% and 22%. So if anybody hasn't voted yet, this is your last chance to do so. Let's see if someone 22% on the $1 million frog. That one, we already closed that one. Come on, there's got 23% for number 2. All right, so let's do it. Oh, see what I did? See, I gave the answer away early and messed up, and
You did, yeah. I knew that the third one.
and
I figured that was probably
I
safe.
passed it off like a tricky stink. $23,815.82 is the price of
What
this.
is a tricky stink?
I don't know. It's just something I said.
I don't want to hear that ever again. A tricky stink.
You can buy this beautiful one-of-a-kind painting from Jerry and Benny's Toys. This is a star seller. They've got great reviews, lots of sales. So yeah, you can go buy this beautiful piece of artwork.
If you buy this type of art for that much money, you should be in Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, I think it's beautiful.
I don't.
I would love to hang this above the fireplace.
It is expressed perfectly.
I love it.
However, the drippy paint gets me.
Yeah, he's melting. He's a zombie. All right, guys. Yeah, I messed this one up and played it off, but you know, I still tricked some of you anyway because you voted for poor mom. But yeah, the price was not correct for the necklace. It was $207. I just messed up the slide.
Yeah,
I did. I can't believe I did that, but you know what? I'm so good at playing it off that they didn't even notice. So you can buy this beautiful necklace, which, you know, honestly, I think that of all the products, this price seems pretty fair. $207 looks like a lot of hard work went into this very kind of scary multi-personality bib necklace.
And yes, the dog was peeing on his head.
Yes, but Marilla Couture, you can buy this necklace from her. So thanks for playing, guys. One more time, don't forget to donate to our St. Jude Children's Hospital charity. Mr. Moore, if you want to go ahead and end that poll and post that link one more time. Somehow something went wrong. The charity did not attach to this video, but whether or not you're watching live or the replay, you can go to last week's episode. Mark put it in the chat if you're here live. And there is a donate now button for St. Jude. Mr. Moore, when you have a brief moment, can you check and see what those donations are up to?
I sure will. I'll refresh the page. I don't know if it'll update on that page.
It will.
Will it?
Yes, it will update. So next up, we are going to be decorating our 2024 Alpha Holiday shirt. This is something that we do every single year. Ooh,
almost to 6,000.
Guys, come on. We can get it to 6,000. Mark will leave it up so that we can keep track.
$54 is all it needs.
$54. We can do that. You guys can do it. $54 is all we need to hit $6,000 for St. Jude Children's Hospital. If everybody goes and donates $5 right now, we can get there so fast. But these are some of the shirts from last year, and today we're going to design one together, and we'll try to do it quick because it's already way past time. Here is our shirt from 2021 that you guys helped us design. We have Markla as our star on the tree. Smarkla, that's right, Smarkla. We have a dinosaur eating an elf and pooping out a fruitcake into a 2021 trash can because that was during COVID. We have our holiday shirt from 2022 with a wizard with a pink mustache. This is apparently the design that you guys thought was going to represent the year of 2022, the very, very best. And last year's shirt with Bubbers. We have an alien pointing dramatically at Bubbers, who is also a dragon. And there's a lobster, and Bubbers is shooting some type of beam out of his eyes at a capybara. And there's a Christmas tree with a terrible kind of Comic Sans-like font.
Do we get to buy this year's? Yeah, we're going to put email in here to email us at, and we will do PayPal invoices.
But we will also be giving 5 shirts away, and our winners will get to choose. We have a couple of different designs to choose from. But let's go ahead, and we will go ahead and get started. So we're going to go into our Elements tab, and you guys are going to guide my decisions. So start putting stuff into the chat, and I will try to make it work. What do you want on this shirt? We'll try to keep this one, we'll try to do it quick. Lots of answers. I can hear your volume. It's roaring.
Your shirt needs to be a drone with a Santa hat. Oh my God, you have to put a drone on there.
All right, drone. For those of you who are not, that one's kind of
the drone they're using to distract us from Luigi.
Let's do. We
won't start that. No. We can't officially condone CEO murder.
No Luigi's on our shirt. Okay, I think that's a pretty good one. Yeah. Okay, what do we have next?
Disco ball, avocados, a star, oatmeal cookie.
Slow down.
Drones from the ocean. No, we're trying to see what a lot of people saying raccoon.
Disco ball. Okay, yeah. Disco
Do a
ball.
disco ball.
Yeah, I think that, right in the middle. Okay. What else did we have after that? Give me another one.
Raccoon.
A raccoon. Okay, yeah.
Cat and Chinese food. Now that's just getting too on the nose.
Ooh, I kind of like how he's like reaching
Yeah, there
for
you go.
it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he's kind of reaching for the drone. He's like, oh, okay. What do we got?
It's me, Mario.
What do we have next?
Uh,
A tractor beam.
for the border, do a cross stitch. I don't know. We'll see.
A beam, like a beam. Maybe like the beam is coming down
To get the raccoon.
to get the raccoon, like a he's almost like a little alien. Yeah.
Tractor beams can go sideways for sure.
No, he'll. Oh.
No, but he's reaching for the disco ball, dude.
Oh, he's reaching. Okay, well we'll just group these together. What do we have next? Give me something else.
He said bubbers in a UFO.
Bubbers.
The mama bear silhouette.
Oh my goodness. We did bubbers last year, but let's see.
Oh my god.
And we'll do it in like one of our alpha colors, and let's see if there's actually
Luigi bear.
Oh, here we go. This is what we want. Just the most stereotypical. See, this is going to kill it for all of the men who want to buy.
Doesn't work though with anything else that's on the screen.
Well,
it's very weird.
What color do you want it?
It's just something that matches everything else that's going to be on there. Somebody said Samwise Gamgee. We got to be careful with copyright, guys, because we are technically selling this.
Oh, that's true. All right, what else we have?
Peanut the squirrel, alien in a kiddie pool, sipping coffee. So specific.
Hey, I'll try it. We could have him surfing in the kiddie pool. This is the one we used last year.
It was.
Which one do you like, Mr. Moore? Which alien do you want?
Not the stupid looking ones.
Well, they're all...
We all know that aliens are green with slitty little looking eyes.
Which one do you want? Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ew, I don't like him. He's ugly. That's not the one you want, is it?
No. It was awful.
They're all cute.
I don't know. Pick one.
What do you think? I don't know. I think
the freaking hyper realistic AI looking one.
I was gonna say this little guy is kind of cute, and we could put him in his little pool. I don't know about sipping coffee, but
Somebody said kiddie pool specifically.
okay, here's a little kiddie pool. Yeah, we'll move this little guy over here for now.
I think the raccoon should be flip the raccoon around, make him look like he's looking at this, getting sucked up by the drone.
Okay, so flip him around.
Stick him under the tractor beam.
And he's reaching.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Mama bear doesn't fit anywhere, but it is funny.
Maybe we'll just do the bear, like the bear outline, since the mama, it's not quite a consistent style.
Yeah, and yeah.
Plus, if we have a man that wants a shirt, we gotta.
Right, it's not a unisex design.
All right. Well, we'll just.
But he said, give the raccoon a coffee.
A coffee. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do a coffee. Yeah.
Mike Wazowski.
Let's see. Let's give him a little mug. Little mug. He can hold it like he's kind of. Maybe if we put it behind his little hands.
We need more holiday.
Yeah, we don't.
String lights.
Some string lights.
Oh, Mama Bear should be getting beamed because we don't want her around. She's too generic.
You do make a fair point. Let me try to. If I crop this, I can put it so it's like in his hand. Oop, I did it the wrong way. Hold on a minute. All right, crop. And then I need to crop it this far.
Yeah.
Kind of fits.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. I mean, it's small details anyway. You don't want to be getting too crazy with it.
All right, what am I doing?
Mama Bear getting sucked up by the tractor beam because we don't want it.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll like...
There you go. That fits perfect.
Okay, now what? Wasn't the alien supposed to also have a coffee?
Mistletoe, the raccoon and alien smooching. Nah, that's too much.
Well, what Christmas? Somebody said Christmas lights.
Yeah, string lights.
Okay.
Drone in the sky. The drone is in the sky.
He's floating. He's tractor beaming. Okay, let's do some, we got to think about how these are going to print. So let's maybe like do like, you know, we'll put it back here and then we'll put another one. See, look, this is how you've created a best-selling design right here.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. What do we want next? And then I'll kind of group all these together.
Put the raccoon standing on presents.
On presents. Okay. Christmas.
A big dumb Stanley Cup. Oh my God. This has been a year for Stanley Cups.
Maybe if I did like cup, you know, maybe it would give me like.
Because we can't do Stanleys, obviously.
Let's see. And then let's drop those like back here. What did I do? Oh, there we go.
Banana for scale.
Cup. I spelled Christmas wrong. Cup.
We need to show dancing. We need a squirrel and a ghost dancing.
A squirrel and a ghost dancing. I can't even find anything. I don't even know what to search for. Tumblr. I was trying to think of something that... Okay, and then a squirrel. R.I.P. to... What was his name? Peanut? Squirrel.
I feel like you should use something AI generated.
I don't wanna.
I don't either, but it's the year and it's supposed to be stupid.
But I don't want it.
Something that looks like it is.
He kind of looks like he's busting a move.
Kind of does, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe he can... Maybe he's the one holding... Nah, it's a little too small.
I was about to say, you got to remember, it's got to be...
What's the
It's
other...
got to be printed.
What's the other... What was Dancing with the Squirrel? Someone... Okay.
My computer's like, I don't want to scroll in the chat. I want to scroll the screen.
I saw baked potato.
Squirrel and a ghost.
A squirrel and a ghost? Okay. Man, you know what? You said baked potato, but this little guy here is just too cool for school.
Yeah, he needs to sit on the edge of the pool. Yep, that's exactly it. Whoever is at the print company that sees this is going to be so confused.
All right, what was the other? Squirrel and a ghost? Ghost?
An AI farmhouse red truck hauling a Christmas tree.
It's a red truck hauling a Christmas tree. This little ghost holding the book, it has been especially popular.
A poop knife.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
putting a poop knife on it.
You know what? Let's do little guitar ghost. I kind of like him. He's kind of playing for the squirrel. Mm-hmm. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe the Stanley Cup. I don't know where we'll put that yet. We'll put it up here for now. What was a poop? I'm not putting a poop knife on it. What did we have? Capybara?
Capybara or dragon, both are trending this year.
Capybara? Oh.
We need, well, we don't have to have a tree.
He's Christmassy. We could put a little Christmas, maybe him.
Because we do need room for the text as well.
I'll put it underneath. You know what? I think that our best bet is to make our tractor beam, it's pulling up the... What was the color? The pink ones? Aren't the pink ones the ones that people were flipping out about? Maybe if we do our Stanley Cup in pink, that's another thing we didn't want that is going up in the tractor beam. All right. Is there anything else? We kind of need something like right here, or the text. You know, I could do
We do have to have the text.
Any last minute requests?
Pink cowboy hat.
Pink cowboy hat.
Stick it on the alien.
Okay, pink cowboy.
I keep telling her something awfully AI generated.
Flip.
We need like Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Honestly,
we can't do that.
That's
actually pretty fire.
Yeah, he's
Use your keyboard instead of your mouse.
No,
there you go.
He looks pretty good. He's rootin' tootin'. All right. And
pink leopard print. That did make a comeback this year, but we don't have anything we can put it on. Yeehaw.
Yeah, that. Okay. Is
Taylor
that
Swift crying?
We
can't. That's way too copyright.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm in my 2024 holiday party era.
Are we? But I think that one you can't use either. I think
you can't. The I'm in my era thing is not okay. I believe.
I think that we're probably good to put the text on it. What do you think? What kind of font do we want? Do we want like, give me like a theme for the font. We could do like handwriting. We could do like a digital font. We could do, I think as cheesy as possible. Does anybody have like a really, we'll go ahead and put the 2024 alpha. maybe we'll do 2 lines and we'll put it maybe like,
Yeah.
holiday. Oh, why is it
Comic Sans.
holiday party? Like, you know, super. Yeah, there we go.
University font.
I think that the both of them being curved is too much.
I think so too.
You want like the university, like college. I think if you search like college.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that looks pretty. That's pretty rad. And then what color should we make the font? Should we keep it white?
I mean, honestly, on a black shirt, the white fits perfect. You just
Yeah.
need to make sure that that's aligned.
Okay. And then I kind of want to add just one more thing. I kind of want to add some music notes around like where he's playing music to the squirrel.
Hippie boho curvy font.
Hippie boho.
Bubbly retro font.
Maybe we
The
could do
retro groovy font is everywhere.
retro. Yeah, you're right. Let's do like.
Oh yeah, we get that. That's perfect. The 2 fonts different are a little too much because the whites aren't going to match.
No, I like it. We want it to be cheesy as possible.
You're right.
It's supposed to be ugly. We never do these so they look good. They're supposed to look awful. All right, what do you guys
However,
think?
the one thing you're driving me nuts with. It's driving me freaking crazy that wasn't aligned.
All right, so this is our 2024 holiday shirt. This will be, Control C, this will be available for our giveaway here in just a few minutes. We will also have the option for you to purchase one of these shirts. I think that in order...
We'll set a time frame for that too, because we don't want to be working all season.
Yes. Starla, can you do a shirt option version without the text?
Nope.
I mean, for the giveaway, I mean, I could if you wanted one. I guess you would just have to put that in the email that you send me. But we are going to be giving some away. So let's go ahead and we will switch back to presentation mode. And no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. This was for when we were editing it. I didn't want them to see what the next thing was.
Okay.
We are going to be giving away some t-shirts. We're going to give away 5 shirts, and then you'll also have the option to purchase all of these shirts. I think the best way to do this, because some of you are international, some of you are in the US, I don't want to have to calculate shipping. Mark and I probably aren't going to make like a big profit margin on these, so I'm just going to keep it low. And I think that what we're going to do is make it, what, $30 flat?
Yeah.
For a shirt, because we do them on the really soft, nice Bella canvas. But you'll also have the opportunity to win one, and we're going to do those completely random. How do you want to do the random shirt in the chat?
I don't know. This was your idea.
Well, you'll have to pick someone randomly, 5 random.
I'll do my random picker. That's fine.
All right, so you can go ahead and get that started while I show the different shirts that we're going to have today that you can win. We have 4 different designs, and then obviously we have our holiday shirt that you can win. You get to choose as the winner what shirts you want. So first we have tee number 1. This is our embroidered Friday bean tee. You often see me wearing this one on stream. This is on a dark gray heather Bella canvas, and they are so soft. Mark is actually wearing one of the embroidery.
And this one's old too, and it's still soft.
His has the Alpha logo, but we do have one for the Friday bean, which I believe that these go up to 5X. So you have the opportunity to win tee number 1. Tee number 2 is a front and back design with this adorable little cute wolfie, and it says, "I create my own success story." This is on a mint heather Bella canvas.
I love this one.
This is probably one of my favorites. We also have a more edgy kind of. I wanted one
Sullen style.
I wanted one for the men, you know, or the lady. I like this one. This is my favorite.
Yeah, it looks like something Sullen would make.
Yeah. So tee number 3 is a kind of tattooy looking wolf design on heather black Bella canvas. It is a front and back, and it says Handmade Alpha, break the chains on it, because I think that breaking patterns and creating a new version of yourself is extremely important. And then we have my daughter Taylor. This is her bestseller in her Redbubble store. We don't know why. And for some reason, it's only people in the UK who are buying it. But for some reason, people in the UK are buying this shirt with this potato that is actually too small.
Yeah, purposefully.
She made it way too small on the shirt. But yeah, and if anyone decides to buy this shirt, we're going to give all the money to Taylor for her design. But this is her art.
What would you like them to say in the chat to be entered to win?
We're going to do that in just a minute.
Okay.
We'll get there. But this one is on black heather Bella canvas as well. So... Oh, and then obviously T number 5, we didn't have the design, but this is our 2024 holiday party design that you guys just saw on black heather Bella canvas as well. All right, are they ready? This is not a timed thing. Mark is just going to put you guys into a random generator, a random picker.
It will be timed. I'm going to hit go and stop. That way it doesn't continue. That way we can separate the multiple t-shirts out.
Right.
What would you like them to say in the chat?
I'm going to show them in just a minute.
Okay.
Please only enter once. Please only comment once. The prompt is post the name of your favorite Christmas movie in the chat. And these will be decided completely randomly. And then after this...
Please don't put a giant description of why, just the name.
Yeah.
Because each word in that will count as an entry in the thing, and it will take me forever to find a person.
Yes, so just the name of your favorite Christmas movie in the chat.
And I'll go ahead and put go. That way I know where it's at.
Okay. And after this, I will give you the information. After we select our 5 winners, I'll give you the info for if you would like to buy any of the designs. Basically for purchasing the designs, because we didn't, it was a last minute decision today to allow you guys to buy them. And I'm probably not even gonna, because $30 with shipping for those who are international, it's probably gonna come out to a little bit more than $30. But
Yeah, it'll come out of our pocket for sure.
I'm hoping that it'll kind of even out, but it'll be $30 per shirt, US dollars. So, you know, obviously if you're somewhere else, it might be a little more, a little less. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to send PayPal invoices today for these. So you just have to make sure that you pay your invoice, and I will have the information that we need. But $30 for all of the shirts. Let's see. All right, they are coming in. Mr. Moore, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Favorite Christmas movie?
Yeah. Not to watch at Christmas time, but your overall favorite Christmas movie.
Probably the Jim Carrey Grinch.
The Jim Carrey Grinch?
TBH, yeah, I think that one's up there.
Yeah, and Elf. We always watch Elf every year.
That one's not my favorite. I do love it, but I think I like the Grinch more. I think his acting in that movie, just as respect for an artist, is probably some of the best. It's perfect. Jim, because he's just being himself. That's the thing. I
love the props. I love that it was at a time where it wasn't all CGI. Everything, like, it was all real stuff. I love that they actually made those sets. There's a magic to it that I don't think that modern movies would be able to really capture. Now, my favorite movie, a lot of people might say it's not a Christmas movie, but the entire thing takes place during Christmas time, is Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. That is my all-time favorite. I love that movie. I quote it all the, be yourself, be yourself. I quote that movie all the time. Not one to watch with the young kids. Taylor's about to the age where she can kind of watch it. She understands there's some sexual references in it, but it is funny.
Also, Violent Night. Holy crap, that is such a good movie. Again, not one to watch with the kids, but probably the best like Christmas movie made in the last 10 years.
It's the guy that plays Hopper in Stranger Things. I can't remember his name. He plays as Santa Claus, and
don't ruin anything.
Yeah, well, he just gets tangled up in a
mess.
He gets tangled up in a hostage situation, but he has to try to save the day. It's pretty funny, but it's John Wick level of. But
yeah, it's up there violence. It's very violent.
Yeah.
So watch it if you haven't seen it yet. It's absolutely. We saw it 2 days before Christmas Eve?
On a Christmas date, yeah.
Yeah, on a Christmas date the year before last.
Yes.
Yes, Violent Night was awesome. Okay, are you doing multiple questions or is it just the one?
Just the one.
Okay.
Just the one. You can go ahead.
All right, it's been long enough, I think. I'm going to go ahead and post stop. If you missed it, I'm sorry. It's been like 5 minutes.
That's okay.
No, I'm just saying they've had plenty of that.
We will select 5 winners from the chat, and I will tell you exactly what you need to do when you win.
And see.
So don't leave. You're not allowed to leave because then you won't know how to win, and I won't know how to get you your prize.
Exactly.
Let's see.
All right.
Winner number 1.
Winner number 1, Chrissy Stern.
CHRI. Post it in the chat. Yeah. Chrissy Stern. CHRISSIE. Stern. STERN. You are
winner number 1.
winner number 1.
Number 1.
Chrissy, are you here? We'll tell you exactly what you need to do here in just a minute so that you can claim it.
Winner number 2, Mythical Kiwi.
Mythical Kiwi. These were randomly selected. It's not based on the movie you chose. In fact, we can't even see what movie you chose in the chat.
Winner number 2.
All right.
Winner number 3, Four-Legged Design.
Four-Legged Design. All right. We will let you know exactly what we need from you here in just a few minutes. Just stick with us. Let's see.
Pups Style Haven, Linda.
Pups with a Z, Style Haven. You are number 4.
And these are random. I have a thing that I actually paste all the names into. I got to do it again because it picked mostly Christmas movies.
And somebody said that someone posted more than once, but it only gives us one for the
This one eliminates duplicates.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter even if they did post more than once. It'll only pick you once.
And then CC Design.
CC Designs. All right.
5. All right. If you were one of the winners, please email at Starla at.
I'm about to put it on the thing, but you can type it in.
I'd say they're not going to be able to copy and paste that.
Yes, send me an email. And your subject line needs to be giveaway winner. Please listen carefully. If you don't do this correctly, I'm going to get confused as to who is buying a shirt and who is winning a shirt. Giveaway winner. Okay, that's your subject line. Giveaway winner. You need to provide me with the shirt that you want, whether it be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Those are all listed down below. Number 1 is the Friday Bean shirt. Number 2 is the cute little wolf mint shirt. Number 3 is the tattooy wolf shirt. Number 4 is Taylor's potato shirt. And number 5 is our holiday shirt. Make sure you put giveaway winner. I need your name and your mailing address. And I need the shirt number and size. Those can go all the way up to 5X. If you don't see yourself wearing this shirt out and about, I recommend getting a bigger size because they make amazing nightgowns. I frequently buy myself the bigger shirts that I can wear to bed because they are so soft. Okay? Now, if you would like to buy any of the designs, if you did not win one of the shirts today, you also have the option to purchase one for $30. Again, depending on, it's $30 flat. Some of you, it's going to cost me more, but I'm hoping that, things are going to cancel out, but because those of you who are in the States, you'll be paying the same amount. And it's, you know what I mean? Hopefully it all kind of works itself out. But $30 flat. All you need to do is send me an email at starla@handmadealphaacademy.com. Subject line, just shirt, not giveaway winner, just shirt. Your name and mailing address, and the shirt number and size up to 5X.
Yes.
I will send you a PayPal invoice, okay? So you'll have to pay that. Or, you know what? You also need to give me your email address that your PayPal.
Yeah, if you're emailing from a different email address than your PayPal address, we need that as well.
Yes, your PayPal email address. So, and I will correspond with you over the weekend. I'm going to try to get all these done tonight. If you're
what should be the cutoff date? We need to have a cutoff date and time.
Sunday
to email you. You want to really do it that long?
By Sunday night, yeah.
Okay, Sunday night. Let's call it.
By the time I go to bed.
10, nobody knows that.
10 p.m. Eastern?
10 p.m. Eastern Sunday.
So I will, and if I don't get back, just keep checking your email because I've got to clean the house for the holidays. I got to deep clean my kids' room and throw out all her junk before Santa Claus comes and brings presents. And you guys know how it is. So I'm going to be like on my computer, off my computer. I'm like mentally checked out. If you guys
we are too.
So yeah, if you won, make sure that you put like giveaway shirt in your subject line so I know that you are a winner or shirt winner. Email me at starla@handmadealphaacademy.com. Make sure that you include your name, your mailing address, and the shirt number and size up to 5X. You can say Friday Bean shirt or whatever. I would just prefer you just put the shirt, like shirt number 1, shirt number 2, shirt number 3. That way I know. If you would like to buy one, again, it's $30. Subject line, just shirt, your name and mailing address, the email associated with your PayPal account where I can send your invoice, and the shirt number and size up to 5X. If you choose shirt number 4, which is Taylor's potato design, I will be giving her all of the money that she earns from the potato design. So, guys, I don't have PayPal due to them messing up once. If you do not have a PayPal account, I believe I can still email you an invoice, and you can pay it with a credit card.
Yeah, it should have if you allow that, because you select the payment method. So as long as you put credit card or debit card on there, it should be able to do it either way. Yeah.
So if you don't want to use PayPal to check out, just give me the email address where I can send the invoice, and then you can select that you want to check out with a credit card. And you should be. That's how I did my custom orders for my first Etsy shop, and I never had an issue with it. So because a lot of people, especially when PayPal was new, they weren't comfortable using it. So you have the option to check out otherwise.
Can you show the shirt images close up?
Sure. Let me go back. All right, shirt number 1 is the Friday Bean design. This is in embroidery. It's the only embroidery design that we offer. This one is super cool. It's in gold and red, and it's got a smaller logo with the coffee beans. Shirt number 2 is a front and back design. It's got the little cute wolf on the front, but then the back says, I create my own success story. And this one is in mint. All of the shirts are Heather Bella canvas, so they're super soft.
Yes. And the winners choose. You're not stuck with the shirt for the number that you were picked. You get to choose what shirt you want.
Yes, you just got to tell me what number you want. Shirt number 3 is the kind of tattooy, cool wolf design that says break the chains. And it is a front and back design as well. Shirt number 4 is Taylor's best-selling potato, her little potato design. Maybe someone in the UK can tell us why she only gets orders from the UK for this design, but she sells a bunch of these for some reason. I don't know why, but people love it. And then obviously shirt number 5 is,
that one
is the design that we just did, our Alpha Holiday. In fact, you know what? Now that I've got it.
With or without the text?
Control. See, you have to specify if you don't want the text. That's a whole other thing that I'm going to have to do, which I'm willing to, but we will here. We'll. There.
Close enough.
Close enough, right? There. Okay. There we go. See, that works. All right, guys, send me those emails. Mark and I are probably going to have some lunch before I get back with you guys. As long as you get back, if I have a question for you, or, I've sent your invoice, as long as you pay your invoice by Sunday night, just please don't forget to check your emails. I need to go get myself something to eat before I even start tackling all of these, because I'm going to have to place all these orders manually. But thank you so much to everybody who hung out. I really hope somebody buys Taylor's potato. I think it'll tickle her to death to know that we did this. Did anybody say why?
Why what? No, they didn't.
Why the potato? The small potato is reserved like the British. Very cute. Okay, sure.
I don't think that's why, but I understand your answer.
Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. We appreciate you so much. Mark, what did we end our charity at? We still have one more week. There's still more one.
I'll go ahead and post that link one more time, too, just in case you would like to. I'm posting the link last week.
Did you guys see how red my hair is, by the way? I got my hair dyed. Did you guys notice? It's very red.
If you guys want to donate, you can go over to that link and donate.
Did we get up to $6,000? That was really what I wanted for today. I just wanted us to get up to 6,000.
We did. 6,086.
Yay! Guys, thank you so much. I am so excited to I'll make our announcement probably I don't know. We've got one more Friday bean until we close out the charity, so I might give it another week. But we will be here next week. I think we're going to talk about planning, like holiday planning and planners and things that we like to use for organization. Yeah. We're probably going to be pretty tired, but we appreciate you so much. Again, don't forget to email me. Don't forget to check your emails, and don't forget to watch for the PayPal invoice once I get your email that I need for the invoice. This is probably going to be a back and forth thing, but I will try to keep on it over the next 2 days. Just be patient with me. I normally check out right after the Friday bean and enjoy my weekend.
Get it. There was only like 150 people here, so y'all are checked out too. We totally get it.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready for a holiday break. But guys, have an amazing holiday. Have a great Christmas if you celebrate. If not, hopefully you just get to have a nice break. Spend time with your kiddos. Spend time with your family. If you join the Handmade Alpha Academy this season, I love you, and I know you're super motivated to work on the program. But don't forget to spend some time with family, because that's really what matters around the holidays. My voice is going out, so I think we're going to call it. Guys, have a awesome holiday, and we will see you on Friday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
He's up there.